Hello Cancer, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the career and finance energy for the sign of Cancer for the month of November. Now Cancer, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Cancer, I do not do personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody, that is not me, that is someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, let's see what we have here for you. I like to do a 5-card spread, and I have to say, Cancer, this is one of the better ones. It looks like it's shaping up to be an incredibly good reading here. But I like to do a 5-card spread for these career and finance readings. Take 3 cards to clarify as we go along. I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the 7 of Swords. So this is a challenging card, okay? Especially in a career or a career context. I often find this card comes forward when somebody is deceiving you. There's a gossiper potentially at play, someone who you thought was a friend or you've entrusted with some sort of information deceiving you. A false enemy, if you will, or a false friend, if you will. That type of energy, it's a challenge, okay? And, you know, this can mean undermining behavior in the workplace, which unfortunately happens even, I'm sure most of you know, as you go into adulthood and you move into a business setting, it can feel very childlike with the undermining that goes along, that happens and that goes along with that. And so that's kind of the energy of this 7 of Swords. And but one card does not make a reading, okay? And so you have 5 cards right here, 5 positive meanings to all of these cards, and so I definitely like to see that. Another way of looking at the 7 of Swords is it can mean self-deception. So perhaps you're just not realizing how good things are, or maybe you're looking for excuses or something like that. That could certainly be the case. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything, Cancer, but that's also another way, a more positive way of looking at the 7 of Swords. So right away here in the middle, for your overall message for this month, you have the Ace of Cups. This is some sort of happy new beginning arriving, okay? This is the feeling of having your cup overflowing. This is potentially in a career situation, like a new project that you may be undertaking or undergoing here that makes you truly happy. This is the type of work that you want to be doing. You know, it's like that feeling where you go into work and you're actually, you're working on something here that leaves you fulfilled. This can mean a creative invitation or a creative offer in some way coming in here. Some of you are doing something creative. The Queen of Wands is a very creative card, plus the Ace of Cups here. You could be just finding creative and new ways to approach your career or approach your work situation that helped you maybe get over the hump in November. But if nothing else, there could be a new invitation here. There could be maybe the start of a new job. For others of you, what's going on here is you're getting a raise or you're getting a pay bump or a pay increase. And the reason I feel like that is these 2 cards here, but we'll just stay on track here. In the beginning of the month or the first week of November, you have the 6 of Pentacles. This is, you can see the scales here, indicating that there's balance at play here. It's the idea that it's reciprocity, right? It's the idea that the act of giving is just as important as receiving. And with that, this can be a very good indication or a very good omen if you've been owed money or if you've been like promised like a job raise or promised a higher paying job or a promotion. That can all be implied here with the 6 of Pentacles. It can indicate money coming back around to you in some ways. So With a new start or an invitation here, I do feel like some of you are finally going to be happy. I do feel like maybe this has been in the works for some time now. Intuitively, I feel like this promotion or this new job situation has been in the works now for some time, Cancer. In the second week of the month or the middle of November, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is an amazing card to get in a career and financial situation, specifically financial. This can indicate large sums, like it's the full manifestation of the suit of Pentacles. So it's everything relating to the material, everything relating to money situations. This can indicate, an inheritance coming around, some sort of estate process, a gift of cash or money coming through. This can also mean a long-term investment paying off in some way. I do feel like some of you are getting a pay bump for some reason. I really feel strongly that some of you are, not everybody, but if it's only like if this has been in the works for you. If it is not, some of you, the Ten of Pentacles can indicate, like I said, money being passed through generations. It can also indicate like you wanting to build a legacy, and that could also be the case for some of you here. Yeah, I definitely feel like that, because this Ace of Cups, I feel like, is something quality or something that's just like emotional contentment as well, where it's like abundance is more than just your ability. Abundance is your ability to receive. It's more than just receiving cash. It's also receiving good emotions in happy situations. And that's what I kind of feel with this energy here. Now, in the third week of the month or the back half of November, so I almost said February, and this is the first reading I've almost said February in. Something's going to happen between now and February that's going to be very good for you. I'm not sure what it is. It's a ways away, but that's what I kind of feel like, the next 4 months for some reason. It's very interesting here. You have this counterparts showing up. I'm just going to read these together. The Queen and the King of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a creative person, somebody who's bold, somebody who's attractive to a lot of people, not just in romance, but in the workplace as well. And yeah, they're able and capable of juggling the tasks and priorities. The King of Wands is the entrepreneur, is somebody who's very successful in the workplace, very successful in business. And the King of Wands always does what they want to do. They never do what someone else wants them to do. And, you'll find them rising up in the ranks in the workplace or whatever it is that they're doing. So, some of you like really building a legacy, maybe with someone else as well here, because of the counterparts situation, maybe shared resources or finances, something like that going on, something very good happening. Let's start to clarify. You have the Nine of Swords here. This is somebody who is stressed, somebody who's anxious. It's a big stress card in the tarot. They're having a nightmare, okay? And the reason being is that they think these swords are going to come down and hit them, but they don't actually do that. And so it says that potentially your fears are getting in the way here. You also have the Knight of Wands. So now we have the Knight, the Queen, and the King of Wands. Pretty amazing. So this Knight of Wands is passion, okay? In this case, it's somebody who's a sort of a Swiss Army knife. They are a maverick. They're capable. You have 3 major talent cards here with the Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands, and a creative sort of energy as well. But more importantly, this card can indicate moving. You could be moving location for a job, or taking a job in the next town or city over, or state, something like that. And Two of Pentacles increases here. I feel like a increase in the flow of your money. That's juggling or fluctuating wealth, but the King and the Queen of Wands are both able to attract things to them. Everybody wants the King and the Queen of Wands in their workplace. And so I feel like you have some leverage or something like that going on here that makes you very attractive to people who are looking to hire at this time. Let's see what else we have. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and maybe share this video with a friend. Also, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Hope things are going well for you, Cancer. And check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. So let's see what we have here. And I think these 3 want to come forward. Okay, wow, love begins. So you have the Ace of Cups twice, right away in the middle. The universe is putting all the chips on the table, doubling down on what the universe said here. Okay, and so at a certain point in November, There's going to be an arrival, an invitation, or a new beginning that truly makes you happy here, where it's like everything is coming around. And I feel like this feeling of anxiety, of stress, of nightmares here, I don't think that those are going to come to pass. I don't think those are going to come true. I think they're going to pass. And eventually you're going to be extremely happy. Yeah, I mean, you have the sun. This is the best card in the tarot. Okay, this is total happiness, total positivity, good times, success, good things happening here. And lastly, wow, reward and recognition, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, this is teammates, teamwork. With that 7 of Swords, if I do get that with the 3 of Pentacles, I do say to just be careful about what you maybe share with people in the team environment. Unfortunately, competition is a very real part of being in a team environment. But you are succeeding, so I almost feel like you're not really going to care what other people think. Let's see what else we have here. That's a very good combination, the whole thing. Okay, you have the 9 of Swords coming in, the universe putting all the chips on the table here, doubling down, and power. Okay, so there's going to be a situation here that causes you to have great courage around, I feel like maybe a dispute with a teammate, or even a boss figure or something like that, because you do have these King and the Queen of Wands, if it's not you showing up here, Cancer, as one of those. But, very fire energy. This is the Leo card, the power card, which is the strength card. You have the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So fire, passion, getting fired up, lighting your soul on fire here, doing what you really want to be doing. And you have this 6 of Swords as well, which is moving on, transitions, moving to new places. Some of you are taking a higher paying job elsewhere, and others of you are moving up in the ranks in your organization. Yeah, that's what I feel like maybe is going on here. I feel like you're outlasting the competition too, for some reason, because of that 7 of Swords is the only thing. But let's see what else we have here. Let's pull some additional cards to see what other messages once you come forward. All right. Okay, you have Judication, Mature Woman, Coffin, False Person, yep, and High Honor. Okay, well, so there's clearly some sort of frenemy or false actor, something like that going on here with False Person and the 7 of Swords. Those cards are like basically the same. And you also have this nightmares potentially happening, plus you needing to have courage. You have this mature woman coming in. I feel like doesn't matter what gender you are, you're being the mature person here, you're being the mature woman. I do feel like this situation's happening and playing out in the divine courts, okay? Sometimes all you have to do is be a person of integrity and act and have integrity and compassion for whatever someone else is going through. And, ultimately for some of you, this is leading to an ending of where you work here with Coffin coming in. But you're doing this amicably, okay? You have 2 cards of transition here with the Knight of Wands and the 6 of Swords. You're leaving in pursuit of a higher paying job or a better job with high honor here, which means you have the respect of a lot of people. This negative energy here with the 7 of Swords, the false person, that's somebody else, okay? Like they're dealing with their own stuff. And yeah, I feel like you're not letting it prevent you from maybe pursuing a much better job where your people respect you more and where your skills are respected. So I love this reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zanintuitive.com. Very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one.